to the next dimension.
Hey guys, this is undercoverdudes all the way from Down Under, and today I'm going to be talking about the removal of the TAU system. And this is something that is very important to Combat Arms, because when the TAU system was introduced all the way back a couple months ago, it completely changed the face of Combat Arms. Now, if you guys just want a bit of a refresher, the TAU system was basically where you could go and get a free GP, well, it was GP, permanent weapon, and you could go and upgrade this said weapon by making it better and better and better. In order to do that, you would go and get kills. So you get more kills, you get a better weapon, you get more kills of that weapon, you get a better weapon, and in the end, you would get an NX rare weapon. And this was really good for players that basically didn't have enough NX, but they had a lot of time. They had a lot of time to play the game, so they would just continually play, and then go and get these really good weapons. Now, Nexon has gone and removed that, and in my opinion, this is a double-edged sword. Now, with the new GP changes, I can go and see why they've gone and removed it. The reason they removed it is because there's no purpose, in a way, for these to be even in the game, in their opinion. Because we've got this new NX rare case where you can go and get NX rare weapons by just paying 10,000 GP. It's one day, obviously, but if you have a lot of GP, it is definitely worth. However, that is their kind of thinking around it. We've got a new case, we've changed all the GP, we can just get rid of the TAU system. But in my opinion, it doesn't exactly work out the same way, because these are two very different systems that are in place. The TAU system was absolutely perfect for the casual player or the really hardcore player. For the casual player, you could just go and simply get the gun because it was free. You didn't have to do anything for it, and you could just leave it there. And you got some GP permanents right there in your inventory whenever you want to go and use it. For the hardcore player, they could keep playing and make the gun better and better. And you'd just be on par to the NX users. So all these GP changes that have been in place right now, it doesn't exactly give reason to why Nexon has gone and removed it. They say it's not a compelling way to acquire these weapons. Well, I believe it still is. They put all that work in to get this super good NX rare permanent is definitely worth it. And it definitely went and boosted the player levels of Combat Arms over the months that this was being introduced. There's some really good guns. For example, the M60E4 Steel TAU, that gun was absolutely fantastic. The L85A1 series, you had the M417 as well. You had a lot of really good guns that you could go and get and upgrade and turn into these fantastic weapons. And this is something that a lot of people went and did. Removing it is only going to have a negative downfall. Obviously, there's going to be less people with these NX rare weapons, and that's what Nexon kind of wants to go and balance the game. But the people that have got these NX rare weapons are generally people that are not really willing to go and spend high amounts of NX in order to go and get it. So basically, these people are GP users. And so they'll be trying to go and counter out, in a way, the NX users. So by Nexon removing this, they're just saying, okay, if you've got an X already, you've got an X already. You've got these TA weapons already, you've got them already. But the GP users, you're just kind of stuck in the middle ground. You're kind of left out. And by doing this, they're just trying to get the majority of people to go into the whole, the GP system is really good, but it's real, and the real fact is that the majority of people have already got an X. So by removing it, it's just going to go and make the small minority of people that don't go and buy an X, well, not minority, but the people that don't go and buy an X, just put them at a disadvantage per se. So removing it, in my opinion, is a bad idea, but this is Nexon, they've got their own statistics and so, but I don't really see any negative downfall. There wasn't any rise in overpowered weapons when this system came out. There was no community backlash about, you know, all these new overpowered weapons coming to the game, because it wasn't. Only a very select few actually got to that tip top stage, and others just got M417s and M417 CQBs and all that. So overall, it wasn't that bad. On July the 23rd, this will all come to an end. So you've got a couple of weeks to go and finish off those weapons if you guys want to. And I highly suggest it. It's definitely a worthwhile investment. Put in the time and you get these really good guns that will last you the rest of the game's lifespan. But other than that, Undercover Dudes all the way from Down Under, out.